KC's Audio Vault.
The Afterbeat.
July 23rd, 2010. Today in studio, The Afterbeat, one of the River City Rocks class of 2010 bands. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for the t-shirt. This is awesome.
No problem.
Any homage to Cheap Trick at all? With the repeated
That's
logo?
Actually we got a couple comments about that. No, it was just an idea. But if that works and more people want them, then yeah, sure. Get your Cheap Trick-esque Afterbeat t-shirt.
Well, congratulations. One of 4 bands that won our local band contest. So going to be here in Rude Boy all summer on Power. We got you a membership to Manitoba Music, Quest Music gift certificate, and we'll see about a showcase concert. What we'll do in hopefully the first week of September, we'll have all 4 bands, Afterbeat, Prophet, Talk City, and Broken Halo, and we'll give you all your gifts and prizes at that time.
Cool.
We're working on something pretty neat.
All right.
Well, what is going on? Like, you guys, if you Google you find out several things. First of all, kind of cool, you guys were in a Budweiser Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
It was an awesome experience. It just we license music like through a publisher, and they help us get stuff on TV, commercials, video games, all kinds of stuff, and that just happened to fall on their lap there. The Labatt Canada asked them, they were looking for like a party song, something, with a lot of energy, and they showed them our track, and I guess it tested well, and they wanted to use it for the commercial. And then it kind of snowballed from there, because it was, first we got approached, we wanted to use the song for the commercial, and that was great. Like, that was just like something we were already used to and, had a little bit of experience with. But then we got a call back, and it was, we want to put you guys in the commercial, which was crazy. And then that was like a really cool opportunity. And then it was like, we're going to debut the commercial during the Super Bowl.
Just got better and better.
Yeah, it turned into this really cool thing. And it was a Canadian commercial, but they shot it in LA. So that was pretty rad too, a free trip to LA to shoot a commercial, yeah.
How long are you guys there for?
2.5 days, 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days.
Good enough for a little vacation down south?
Yeah. And yeah, getting treated like a rock star and a movie star at the same time. It was interesting.
Now, you guys have been around for quite a while. When did you guys first get together?
The lineup's been going really solid for about 3 years now, like just solid. We've been touring, recording, performing. Dennis and I are the original members, and we've been doing it a little bit longer. But yeah, like the group of guys that we got now, this has all come together probably in the last like 3-4 years. And it's become something that we're having fun doing, but we're realizing that, there's more opportunities that we can be going forward with, yeah.
How is the ska community doing in Winnipeg these days?
Ska community, it's not as big as it was in the early 2000s,
right?
But it's still there, in the underground, and people still come out to shows when they come out. But there's not as many shows as there used to be.
You guys probably know Matt Henderson and...
Oh yeah. I kind of have an expensive hobby with him. We
heroin.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Substance abuse. No, I wish that was our expensive hobby. It might be more enjoying. We kind of co-run a label that we were putting local music out for a while, Bacteria Buffet Records. I kind of helped Matt with that in the city. But yeah, like it's the good thing about us too is that there's 6 of us in the band, and there's so much that we bring to the table, each person with their own musical tastes, that we cross over really well. So we don't really just pigeonhole into like one genre. So like even at our shows and stuff, it's really good because, like we have the ska element, but then there's also like the punk rock element, the rock and roll element, the reggae element. And then so that kind of draws, from different audiences, from different scenes. So it's a good thing.
You were mentioning that doing some recording right now, or just recently?
We are.
Who did you get hooked up with?
We just finished recording in Vancouver, actually, with Tommy Mack from Headley, the bass player. He produced it. Amazing experience. And then it was actually engineered by a gentleman named Dean Marr, and he's recorded everything from Bryan Adams to AC/DC to Slayer to Rise Against. Like
Elton John.
So, yeah, Elton John. He worked with Elton John.
That's a good resume.
Yeah, no, it was like he did half, like he co-produced like the last Daniel Wesley record with all the singles that you guys are playing right now and stuff. Like he worked on that, and Mariana's Trench's last record, Headley's last record, he worked on a bit of it. So it was definitely a step up for us, like going out there and, you know, spending the money to work with these people. We learned a lot. Yeah.
When do you think that's going to hit stores, hit the internet?
It's going to be ready to go this fall, like September, October. It'll be ready and pressed and in everybody's hands, hopefully.
Nice. Well, that'll be good because part of the River City Rocks package, we give you a week's worth of promo on Power. So we'll push the hell out of a show for you for free for a full week.
Nice. No, that's good. Thank you.
And I guess you guys have a show tomorrow. The Coors Light Super Spike got added to the bill.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been out there? Have you ever seen the mayhem that is the Super Spike?
No, this is going to be our first time playing at it. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's been to it.
No, I haven't been to the park.
We're not volleyball players, really. So
yeah, me neither. But it's still a pretty good time.
It'd probably be interesting if we were a volleyball team in that tournament.
Mike Reese in the Afterbeats.
Yeah, that would be really funny. But yeah, no. Apparently, it's a really good time. Apparently, the bands like are playing and there's beer gardens and everything. And
yeah, tons of different stuff. A huge. It's been getting bigger for the past 7 years. So there's like 220 volleyball teams.
I think you're going to be there tomorrow too.
Yeah, I'll be there all through the afternoon.
Yeah,
just like bringing the bands on stage,
hosting the show.
Yeah, Social Code and Colorado doing the evening show.
We'll have to have a drink.
We will have to.
Maybe couple of those energy bottles out of the vending machine.
Yeah, we got a new, I don't know even what you'd call it. I guess it's just this concentrated energy drink here at the radio station now. So what's the website? Can people pick up Afterbeat music right now?
Yeah, it's afterbeatonline.com. Pretty straightforward. And then it's that's got the links to all our social networks on there. Like you can go to that splash page and you can there's a YouTube video that we put up like from our YouTube site. You can click to MySpace, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff and follow us. And there's also link on there. Like you click on the link and it downloads a zip file with a free CD and some other goodies in it for you. It's got some artwork for the CD and then just like some wallpapers and stuff like that.
Some ringtones in there, right?
Ringtones, yeah. It's got the Rude Boy ringtone.
You're covering all the bases. I guess that's the future. There's everything's online.
It seems to be working right now. Like it just seems to be the direction that the music scene's going into. Like kids now have such a awesome advantage to like, you know, even just in the last 10 years, it's ridiculous what the internet's doing now.
It's a lot different. I just remember when I was first getting into music, you had to search, you had to find. You would buy a CD not really knowing, like, I like this record label, I hope I like the band.
And then you would read the thank yous.
Yeah, and then you'd find other bands.
Right.
And that would be the way that we used to do it.
Yeah.
But now, like you said, like, I heard about this band, The Afterbeat. And in
click on it.
3 seconds, you got the full album.
It's so crazy. And I've caught myself doing it too so many times and just stopping and remembering about that and remembering about like sending $100 in like a Smarties box, like concealed cash or whatever, to a record label waiting for the stuff in the mail.
No kidding, that was fun. I used to always get the money orders. I'm like, all right, checking the mailbox every day, and
you'd be so stoked with the stickers, and so I guess you don't get that.
When you say that, it's like it used to be, well, how do I pick this if I don't know if I like it? But nowadays, it's how do I pick this out of a million bands and listen to it?
Yeah, that makes it harder. It's almost like it's an overload. We don't even know where to start. There's too many possibilities.
It's a double-edged sword.
So how do you guys make cash then if the latest CD is for free?
Well,
a lot of shows, T-shirts.
Yeah, it was. You know, we're performing a lot. We're touring a lot. We sell merchandise. That CD, I think a lot of bands are going through the same thing right now. It's almost like if you wanted to compare it to like, you know, like a salmon rush or something, like upriver, trying to like get to that one mate or whatever. You know, a lot of bands have had to kind of figure out ways to stand out and put yourselves aside from everybody else so that you can kind of stick out a little bit. And I think right now, like I personally, just on the experiences we've had in the last year with the Budweiser commercial and meeting Tommy Mac, Dean Marr, recording with them, and some of the shows we've played, when we took that gamble initially, releasing the last EP for free online, it seems to be working in our favor. And a lot of bands seem to be doing that right now too. Or even like a pay what you want we had it up for a while too, and it was like pay what you want for it, or if you don't want to pay for it, just take it. Yeah, and it I don't know if I think like the radio play and stuff like that is what's going to help us to move further, like if to make money and stuff like that.
It's the exposure.
Yeah.
You can't really pay for exposure. So if it's out there, it's free. People will find it. It's easy to get, and then the name grows and grows and grows, and then.
But it's not about the money.
Of course,
right? It's about the.
But it would be nice
heroin.
if the record label
Just
could pull some cash in.
Oh, for
Keep
sure.
the habit going.
No, it would be great to quit day jobs, obviously, and do this full time would be the ultimate goal, right? So everybody's always got like that one goal, and I think that's ours for sure. Is we would definitely be very content with quitting our day jobs.
All the interviews you want on iTunes and at power97.com. Casey's Audio Vault.
Casey Norman is Power 97's music director and can be heard every weekday from 2 till 6 in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
Power 97 is Winnipeg's best rock.